I'm Kayla. I'm in Symphony, and I'm gonna give you guys kind of a walkthrough of Yesterday by the Beatles. And this is the second violin part. So most of this, most of it is just quarter notes and half notes. And then in measure 4, you have this little eighth note run. So the fingerings for it, as you should have marked, are 2 for the B, and then a low 4 for that C sharp, and then a low 1 for the D sharp on the D string, and then you slur that and you pop that first finger up to an E, tape 1 as you know it, and then F sharp with a 2, and then 3, and then just 2, 1, 1. So then that same little run is repeated in measure 26, so I'll just play that really quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then another spot. So there's a lot of this tied rhythm that you guys will have in measure 7, where it's a quarter note and then 2 eighth notes, and the second eighth note is tied to another quarter note, or in the case of measure 9, it's tied to a half note. So I think there's mostly 2 ways to approach this. So you can just break it up, break the tie, and just play it to get it in your ear of how long it should last and how it should fit into the beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That was measure 7. Or you can think of it just knowing to come in on 4, which either way helps you. If either way is too confusing, don't overthink it. That is usually what will get you. So measure 7 should be played as, and you can, when you put the tie back in, if that's what you're doing, you can just try to think about, the separation where the beats are landing. Measure 20, I'm sure most of you guys should know this. So starting in measure 19, you've got down bow, up bow, and then you're starting 20 with a down bow as you decrescendo, and then somewhere in there, and try not to change on the same beat as your neighbor, and try not to change, I forget what, there's certain beats that it's pretty rule not to change on. So yeah, just try not to change with everybody else. So like for example, like starting at 19, and I think I dragged a little bit there, but just make sure that as you decrescendo, you're not letting that up bow get you back up in volume, because when you start measure 21, you're going to want to start to crescendo again. You don't want to anticipate that crescendo and spoil the secret too soon. So yeah, and then the same tied rhythm again in 46, and then just make sure that we are looking up at the end for Miss Noble. So this is, or Stucker, I don't know who's conducting this. So then starting at 47, it'll be, whenever they cut off, and make sure that we are lifting off. This is piano. We are not womping at the end, so it should not be. You don't want to put any extra pressure when you are ending on that note. I know this is a little bit more throw. This is fine tuning details. Just worry about playing it, and this is all stuff that, just a little extra. So just think about your bow coming straight up. So now I'm going to record a run.